What's up, baby dolls? My name's Daniel, and I'm here with Louie.
Jasmine.
And welcome to the show.
We all sounded horrible.
It was like very Hulkmania of me. It didn't go well.
Yeah.
Okay.
But hold on. Before we do, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Take it away, Daniel.
That's right. Okay, guys, we have a special episode for you guys this week. We've been planning this for at least 1 week. And if you guys don't know what we're supposed to look like right now, we're supposed to look like hackers.
Mm-hmm.
Louie looks really, really like... You guys got to watch this on YouTube. Louie looks a lot like a hacker. Jasmine looks...
I wore black today.
And I look like... I think I look like a hacker a little bit.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, you look like a peeping Tom, dude.
Yeah.
I look like a peeping Tom.
I mean, I know I do.
I look like a peeping Tom supervisor.
Yeah. Yeah. By the beach.
I like that you're still ahead of me.
Yeah, by the beach.
And you know what? These Venice Beach glasses.
Yeah.
Look, we tried our best, guys. We're not getting fucking paid for this shit, all right?
Yeah.
We're working with what we got, all right? So, guys, Jasmine brought up something on a previous show, and she just like, oh, no, we did a whole thing about the gnoming.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
And she talked about the dark web. And then I realized that I didn't know anything about the dark web, really. So we wanted to do a little bit of a show about just about the dark web and things in general and things you might want to know about the dark web. If you're going to search the dark web, things you can find on the dark web, stuff like that. You guys have anything to add?
No, I mean, I think we were discussing this before. We talked about this, and in our search, at least for me, I became a little intimidated to actually pull the trigger on some of these things. And when you start finding out, okay, this is one of the servers that you can use to look at these things, and I was like, should I fucking put this on my computer, dude? And then I would look for another one, and I I chickened out like 3-4 times.
I think we first started doing the episode, my idea was like we were gonna be like exploring the dark web.
We're going to be in it.
We're gonna be in it,
Yeah.
like hiring hitmen,
Yeah.
ordering drugs,
Calling up Keanu Reeves.
yeah,
Going hello.
calling Sandra Bullock from the net, getting her on the line.
Don't do this to me. I am Angela Bennett.
Gnoming our neighbors.
And when when I started researching it, I was like, I didn't want any part of it, because it was just too scary. But there are some things that I think people should have just a general vocabulary about the dark web. Now, I can't really see this because it's tilted a little bit, but did you guys know, Jasmine and Louie, that there's a dark web and a deep web?
Yeah, well, only because I recently started exploring this topic. I did, but I didn't know this 2 weeks ago.
Me neither. So there's a difference between the dark web and there's the deep web.
Yes.
And the dark web is part of the deep web. Is that right?
I think how they explain it is that it's an iceberg, right?
Yes, I saw that.
I saw the iceberg.
Yeah, so we all know about the iceberg.
Yeah.
This is what 1 week of research gives you guys, everyone. So we're saving you that 1 week of research here. So the iceberg theory is like, I guess at the tip is like everything we can see. Facebook, Instagram, all the shit that you Google.
This is the iceberg is the internet.
The top of it.
Yes, I guess the wide
Sorry.
The whole iceberg is the whole internet. That's what we're talking about.
I guess so, yeah.
Right?
And then
if the internet is the iceberg.
Yeah.
The tip, no, go.
The tip, as we all know, is the part that we all visit from once in a while.
Everybody, for the most part.
That's true.
Everybody
Even your
visits
grandma.
the tip.
If your grandma's out there, she's visiting the tip.
Yeah. Big
For
tipper,
sure.
grandma.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have the deep web, which is what you were talking about, Daniel. And that's kind of the area where it's a little bit more encrypted.
Yeah.
Our personal emails, our Netflix accounts, all of that shit there. And then the dark web is when you turn off all the lights. And I'm just kidding. No, the dark web is where basically everything that you can't find on the clear web, which is what they call it.
Mm-hmm.
The clear web is like everything that we search,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Google, Facebook, Instagram,
all that shit.
Wikipedia,
WikiFeet. You know what that is?
WikiFeet,
Even on OnlyFans.
OnlyFans,
Yeah.
WikiLeaks,
Yeah.
Pornhub. That's
Yeah.
one that's frequently visited by Louis, from what I understand.
Well, from what I'm
You don't-
seeing,
when he wears
don't
his
have-
yeah,
outfit.
this outfit.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't have to buy anything, bro.
Yeah.
I have this. Thus,
This
I
is his
look-
jack-off
Yeah.
outfit.
Yeah. That's how I know
Yeah.
what's going on.
Yeah. This is the first time I wear that I'm not jerking off tonight.
Okay, pause real quick, guys.
Yeah.
I want to add a segment into the show.
Oh,
Pause the deep web.
Okay,
Pause,
it's not about
pause.
me jerking off, right?
Yeah. Now, this past weekend,
Uh-huh.
I went to buy some shoes.
Okay.
And now whenever I go shopping, I try to channel my inner Louis.
Okay.
So I'm trying to dress better. And I think, what would Louis buy? So I'm
Yeah.
in the Vans store, and I was going to buy the same old fucking Vans I
Yeah,
always
yeah.
buy. And I said, hold on a second. I was at the register, and I was like, would Louis buy these? No, he wouldn't. So I
Whoa.
bought these green
Yeah.
high top Vans.
Okay.
Louis approves?
I
Louis-
approve.
Jasmine?
Well, I approve.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, we
good.
won't we looking at some of those shoes for me?
Yeah, St. Patrick's Day is coming up too.
Oh, yeah,
That's
so
right.
you're
That's
covered.
true. That's true.
Yeah.
Oh, to the day. So I'm every
Is
week.
that a
or-
leprechaun voice?
yeah, Irish.
Yeah, I thought he nailed it.
St. Patrick's Day, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was
Okay.
just checking. I was
Hi,
just,
today just hanged up habitat. So anyway, I want to bring up a piece of clothing that I want to get Louis approved. So
Okay.
that's this week.
stamp of approval.
Stamp of approval, Louis.
2 thumbs up.
Psh.
Yeah.
We could do a stamp.
Louis.
All right, Louis approved.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, sorry.
Yeah. No, dark web is basically more encrypted, and there's more protection, so that's why people do all of this like sketchy stuff, you know?
Yeah, it's basically if you can imagine it, the dark web probably has it for sale or in some form, right? But we'll get into that in just a second because I have a list of things that I thought were, oh shit, you can get this in the dark web.
Yeah.
But we'll get into that in just a second.
All right, so if we want to do percentages, so you guys know more about the iceberg,
yeah.
the deep web is between, did I write 96 and 99? I don't know if that's true. I think
96
it's
and 99.
percent of the internet is the deep web.
Ooh, shit.
Yeah,
So-
that's correct.
All of it, like everything, is the deep web, and we just don't know what's down there. It's like the
Jeez.
ocean.
Yeah, exactly like
It's like the
ocean.
ocean.
Yeah, well, kind of, because it's just, I don't think we think about it that way, because it's like, you check your email, how much stuff do you have your password in? That's all deep web stuff.
That is the deep web thing.
All of that. So it's like, now everything is secured. You go on Instagram, and technically that's the deep web, but if it's public domain and you can access it, then if it's somebody else's, then that's like
I see what you
the
mean.
tip of the iceberg, right?
All right, go to
But-
the next one. What
Go
else
to the
do I have
next
there?
one.
Le dark web. Well, that's what we were saying. But anyway, yeah, it's I don't know. We already discussed all that. So that's basically like, I guess, like the gist of what it is, right?
Yeah.
The dark web
Yeah.
versus
So
the deep.
And how vast it is.
I think the deep web is all the stuff, and then the dark web is like the bad stuff.
Yeah, the really
The stuff you need a special browser for. You can't use a regular browser. You need
Yeah.
like Tor, Onion, and then you can get all the illegal stuff that we're about to
it's
talk
all
about,
it's
right?
all the stuff basically like where you don't want your identity to be found
right.
on the internet, where you really don't, right? Because it tracks it VPNs and all that stuff.
But I think we're all there somehow. Even if it's like our social or our credit card number has been there at one point or another.
Dude, it's all definitely
dude,
there.
But
I
they
think-
have us.
I know, but I think what Jasmine is saying is if you're going to go out and order a hitman or get some drugs,
Yeah.
you do it there because that's where you can scramble up your VPN
Yes,
and
Yep.
stuff like that and hopefully remain anonymous.
Oh, okay,
You
my bad.
know what I
What I
mean?
was
Yeah,
thinking, it was
exactly.
like we have either some part of us has been in the dark web is what I was thinking about the other day.
Oh,
I was
we're
like,
all in there.
Dude,
we're
I
on the
was like,
deep
there's-
web.
One
Yeah.
time I was getting charges, I mean, when you get those weird charges on your credit card and you have to call, and then it's like, I was in fucking Pacoima 3 weeks ago getting
Mhm.
gas.
Yeah.
and so shit like that, I was like, did they get my info from the dark
yeah.
web? I don't know. Probably.
The
I guess
deep
that's
web.
true.
the deep web.
But
yeah.
people in the dark web do sell shit like Netflix accounts for like super cheap because they never know when Luis is gonna start looking at his bank account statement and realize that somebody in Pacoima bought it off the fucking dark web.
Fucking people in Pacoima, man.
Bro, they got me.
Pacoima.
I got so many charges from a Circle K once. I was like, what the fuck? I hadn't even been to
Was
one
it
yet.
Pacoima?
In Pacoima.
I
It
made
had
that
to
up.
be.
It sounds like
it had to
somebody
be.
It was
It had to be a
Pacoima.
true story.
Yeah, you put them on the map.
Anyway, you guys go ahead.
Okay, so
That's all. I'll do later.
okay. Interestingly enough, like we were talking about what you can get in the deep web / dark web, and some of these, as you can imagine, I have a list of things that I didn't know. Some I imagined that that's where you can get them, but they're very tame to somewhat ridiculous, like weed. We live in California.
Weed on
Yeah.
the dark web.
Keep in mind, we're
Can
from
you
California.
imagine?
dude.
Can you imagine meeting a guy like Louis in an alley after you keep going on
Yeah.
the dark web?
I know.
Was it 1999? You would.
And you ask him for a dime?
Yeah, and I feel like you're gonna go to buy fucking oregano. Like you're gonna go to get scammed.
Right? He's not going to give you good weed.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
no way. But
So this is like
Keep
in
in
the
mind.
80s.
this is in the
Yeah.
80s. But also, we have the luxury of living in California.
Right. That's
Well,
I
we
guess
can just
that's
go outside
true.
and inhale the fucking
I just
whistle and somebody will stop by and give
I
you
guess
weed.
that's true.
I just feel like weed is not dark web enough. You
I
know?
agree.
Well, just go to the dealer.
So I started with
Yeah.
something that I thought was very, very vanilla. And then you have like
But
your
can you imagine if you were really on your computer and you have your special browser?
Yeah.
Your fucking computer's clean and
Yeah.
and
You're
that's
gonna
what you're
waste it.
using it for.
Yeah.
Get a
it
life,
sounds-
dude.
Yeah.
But you know
Fuck outta
what
here
though?
with that.
Like imagine because now kids, they grow up knowing how to fucking use the internet and they teach coding in school. Like
That's true.
imagine you go on the dark web, you're buying weed. And then, like, you don't know who you're talking to, so you're like, okay, meet me up in Pacoima, the Circle K, and like whatever.
Oh, man.
You
Keep
know,
my credit
It's all me and shit.
I know, and you're like, hey, I'm buying my weed from the
Louis?
dark web. But imagine it's like a fucking 10-year-old that is just has
Yeah.
this side gig, like, you know what I mean?
It's
Hey,
more
man.
likely than us doing
Yeah.
it.
The
for
other day
sure.
I saw that they found a bunch of marijuana they confiscated or somewhere in the border. I was like, there's still this is still a thing? Like I go to shops all the time. I don't understand why it's still a thing.
Yeah,
But
I
anyways, then you have your Netflix account, stuff like that. But here's some that I thought were a little silly. There's a silicone mask. So if you want a realistic silicone mask,
Oh, that's cool.
that's something we can get. I almost went in the dark web to try to buy something goofy like that.
That'd be cool if we ordered silicone masks that look like each other, and then we could, you know
and
what I
then
mean?
we could be each
Oh,
We
other.
could be each
shit.
other for a
Whoa,
whole episode.
That's pretty
And then,
cool.
like,
yeah, yeah,
Why
What
are
the
we
fuck
so
is Daniel
excited?
doing on the other side?
yeah. We should do that.
I want a
Okay,
mustache, damn
dude.
it. Sorry, Lou, not yours.
Ouch.
Sorry.
Okay, so I'll have to go off of memory here because this thing's not working. But there was things like rocket launchers, dude.
Oh,
And then you
like-
can buy those.
Arms, that makes sense. Right?
Yeah, and then you can buy Hitman and ricin, which is you know what it is. It's a type
It's
of
like a
poison.
poison,
Yeah,
uh-huh.
exactly. In Breaking Bad, they used it quite a bit.
in
well,
the
a few
burrito,
times.
right?
And yeah,
Yeah,
that
uh-huh.
he-
I think that's where everyone knows what it's from is because
that's the only reason I know what it
Yeah.
is. And there was I really wish this was working, but the one I thought was super interesting was a vasectomy kit, like a home
Oh, man.
vasectomy kit. And I don't know
Oh.
who would have the balls,
A surgeon?
no pun intended, to do that at home.
Probably the Jews.
yeah,
They do that shit, dude. Yeah.
yeah.
They're probably selling them, dude. They're like,
Oh,
it's
that's
this.
probably
yeah.
who it is,
It's
huh?
funny, yeah. Huh? I was Italian, but
The rabbis.
Well, do you want to go, Daniel? Maybe I can get this shit to work. But anyways, I had a list of things that were really funny, and some were more creepy than funny.
what is it? The internet's Internet's not working.
I don't know what it is, dude, but it's not.
You know what? There was something that I read too that like this guy, I guess there was like this blog post of somebody posting that back in like World War II, his grandpa had developed this like it was like this creatine type thing,
Okay.
but it was stemmed from like raccoon stem cells, and he was looking for people to like participate in his study to see if you could get the power of the raccoon.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah, but like that's stuff that are offering, and they're like, if you're interested, inquire and send pamphlets and stuff.
You know what was a really funny one that I thought was like, all right, well, if somebody's giving their money, because it's what it is, giving your money to a fucking asshole. It's one of them was like a pill that would grant you a wish, and people would buy it.
Wow.
And
would you buy one of those?
Fuck no. Depends, actually.
I feel like it's just.
I took it right back.
Yeah, you're like,
I took it right back, dude.
what does it depend on?
Because
On what?
I would get it. I'd get each one of us one for the show if it was
okay.
like
But
$20.
what if it's like Viagra?
Well,
Like something like
better
that.
for you.
Yeah, I was
Alex.
like, I guess we're having a good time.
I don't
after.
know. I was like, this
What-
is a long drive.
Hey, have you
home.
ever taken Viagra, Louie?
No, I haven't. Have you?
No,
For
no.
fun?
I've always been
Curious?
too afraid to.
Yeah.
Now I will say this though. In the movies,
Yeah.
man, maybe I shouldn't say this, but I'm gonna say it anyway. In the movies, you always see like in the sex and drug scenes, you always see guys doing like cocaine off a stripper's asshole, or like these guys doing rails of coke and then having sex after doing rails of coke. Now, I've never done coke, but I've heard that if you do it,
Yeah.
the penis does not get hard at all.
If you think if you did coke,
Right.
do you think your penis would have gotten hard or not?
I think that no, in the movies, it seems
Okay.
like you do coke and you can just fuck like crazy.
Yeah.
But what I've heard from my very close friends, that is not the fucking case.
Which is why
That's in the case. If my friend were doing it, I would tell him maybe he should take it. He hasn't tried that yet, but he might.
Wouldn't
He
your
might.
heart
I
rate
like
go
it.
crazy, like super crazy
Well,
with like
actually,
the stimulant? And then
I heard Dan Bilzerian do an interview where he had like a heart attack
Yeah.
from doing tons of blow and then doing Viagra.
'Cause-
To try to have sex with the
that's
hookers.
what I've heard.
Did your friend mention anything about ecstasy also having that same effect?
He did mention that. He did mention that happened as well, and that might be another reason why he would try Viagra.
Yeah, that's at our age. I think it's probably the only reason our friends, the only reason our good friends would
do
try
it.
that. Yeah.
But I have had friends that now this is real. I have had friends that have tried it.
Yeah.
And I'm always like, why, dude? What is the fucking? I would just be scared. I would just be scared. It would be like hard to get rid of, and it might be painful and
embarrassing.
Yeah, right.
And they say it's always the same things in movies or shows, whatever. It's always they have to drain the penis.
Yeah,
And is that a thing that you were in the medical field?
They do. Yeah, they do have to drain it. I don't know what they drain out of it.
I was gonna say drain what?
You know,
The blood,
but I'm
right?
guessing they're just draining the blood. That's because it's just a vasodilator.
Yeah.
So, and that's where the coke thing is. It's a vasoconstrictor, right? So you do coke, boom. Your central nervous system goes all crazy, and then all your blood vessels constrict, and
Yeah.
that's why, especially in your extremities, you can't get a boner. I've heard, but for the Viagra, opens them back up and allows the blood to flow into the penis and the extremities. So
I
that's
just feel like that can't possibly be
like
good.
a counteraction, right? It's like doing heroin and drinking coffee.
but your heart's the one pumping everything. So if you're telling it to do two things at once,
yeah.
I'm just glad you guys are so open with your friends.
Yeah.
Okay. Is this?
Go ahead, Jasmine.
All right. Okay, so since we've been talking about like interesting things that you can find on the dark web, have you guys ever wondered because it's pretty similar to the regular web. The only difference is that everything is encrypted, so for the most part, people aren't going to know who you are unless you tell them.
Okay.
Right? So have you guys ever wondered, because there's bloggers on the dark web.
Oh man, I wish.
So,
dude,
like,
I really want to go. You know.
fuck it, let's all pitch in and get a shitty computer.
And
We'll go to like a public
episode.
library. Yeah, and then we'll do it from there with the webcam or something.
Okay.
But yeah, have you guys ever wondered like bloggers and like what they talk about on the dark web?
I haven't. I haven't, but now I am.
Okay. So I found a quick video from our homie, who you guys have met in our last gnoming video a couple episodes ago.
What's his name, by the way?
His name is Thunder_Keck. So our homie Thunder here is just gonna. There's another site that he found that I thought was pretty interesting. I hadn't thought about bloggers either, but I'm gonna go ahead and just get this started so you guys can watch.
Okay.
This is definitely the grossest thing I've found on the dark web so far. I'm definitely going to censor some stuff out just because I'm not sure what the guideline policies are on this. It's not even like remotely illegal. It's just... I was speechless, but here we go. So this guy calls himself the Booger Blogger, and his blog is just like close-up and super ethereal pictures of his snot, which he writes about and maybe sells.
Oh my god.
Writes about.
It's out there, y'all.
This is
That's it.
Wow. And he's a blogger.
He's called the Booger Blogger. That's a great name for a blog.
It is. And you know what? If I was a booger blogger, I would just put it on the clear web.
Yeah, I was going to say, there's no need for the dark one.
He needs the anonymity.
I think
maybe
I think he can still have it for the most part, you know?
But
yeah, who's going to find out that it's
people
this guy
find out
Jacob
crazy
down the
shit,
street?
though. Like, people protect their identity because what if there's somebody that's obsessed with this guy and, they just don't want the fame?
It would have to be like a popular blog for you to worry about your identity to be revealed, you know?
I mean,
yeah, I too think he's going too far.
Maybe it's just part of the blog, you know.
Yeah, and maybe he does it for the excitement.
Yeah,
the obscurity.
Okay, what else?
That's a great one.
Right, that was
Wow.
it. I thought that was super interesting. But also, another thing that I did go ahead and find again by our homie Thunder.
If there's a booger one, there's got to be like a poop
one for
right?
sure.
100% poop.
A
I was
poop
thinking
one. There's got to be like a semen one.
Oh, that one I hadn't thought. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, that's crazy. It's all out there, but those are just people sharing their thoughts, right? And being like, I want a page dedicated to something I love, you know?
Right. The booger blogger.
Yeah, I know. So another thing that I ended up finding was, since Daniel, you're such a big fan of like all those Love Island and like all of these
the dating shows.
dating shows. So Thunder actually found a dating show on the dark web.
What?
Yeah, it's out there, y'all. If you can think it, it's out there, you know?
Shit.
So let's go ahead and he shows us a little bit, so let's go ahead and watch the video. A dating show.
This guy's the fucking man. We should have just had this guy on.
I know,
Yeah.
right?
We're all too scared. This guy's
And the
finding
dating show,
things.
let me go ahead and tell you guys the name before I start the video.
Oh.
Okay.
Prison-
Wait. Try to guess. First word is
Okay,
prison.
well,
Prison love?
Prison. Puss.
oh,
Prison pussy.
prison cat.
Yeah.
Prison kitty?
Prison kitty.
Prison
yeah.
kitty. No, wrong. It's called Prison Island, actually.
Prison
Oh,
Island.
yeah.
Alcatraz.
All right, so let's go ahead and watch the video.
Here's another good site on the dark web. So the site is called Prison Island, and it claims to be the best reality TV show available only on the dark
No
web.
fucking way.
Apparently, it's really
dude.
similar to Love Island, except it uses people within the Florida State Penitentiary system. But I guess they're on season 4 now, and these are the contestants. Apparently, this guy Ned is back from season 2.
Of course.
So good for him. They keep advertising the Prison Island Super Subscriber Package, which apparently makes it available on mobile. Yeah, these people who I guess also uploaded pictures of themselves seem to rate it really well. So, I mean, I'm sold.
They're like avatars.
Oh my god.
You have to get it, dude.
That is the craziest shit I've ever seen in my life.
But
Yeah.
who's facilitating these
guy-
video
the fucking-
tips?
The, guys that
prison,
work at
right?
The prison.
Yeah,
that's
The
what I think too.
guards.
There's
The guards
the
that
guards,
have the access to
100%.
the CCTV
Yes.
are uploading it to the dark web and fucking making this whole web page.
Yep.
The ingenuity of it all.
And they're watching it so closely that they know who's dating
Yes.
who.
Yeah.
So much
I
so
would
that they
watch
brought a
that.
guy back from season 2,
That's
dude.
so good. That's
Yeah.
like the best idea I've ever heard.
It's
I-
pretty fucking
I-
wild, right?
I am too stupid and uncreative to even come up with that idea. I
Or-
never would have thought about. Had I been a prison guard, dude, I would be the guy. Maybe, hey, I'll get you a phone, right? I'd be that guy. I'd be that guard. Give me $1,000 and I'll get you a shitty fucking phone. But to come up with the game, a dating show?
Mhm.
Yeah.
I would never would have I
Yeah.
never would have thought about
And
that.
they all have to be in on it because it's probably just like any reality TV show, right? You have your group of contestants, you have your producers, and they're all trying to manipulate each other to like get
Right,
with
right,
this
right,
person.
yeah, yeah.
And okay, Ned's gonna be the villain this season. You know what I mean? Like it's
Mhm.
gotta be like, okay, Prison Guard 2. Like you're gonna get a $20 incentive, not very high,
Yeah.
to like make this happen. You know what I mean? And they're orchestrating.
The guards will like
Yeah.
throw something on the ground on
Yeah,
accident next to a
Oops.
contestant to like frame them
Yeah.
so the other
Oh,
one gets
yeah.
jealous and
the
stuff.
fights gotta be epic, right?
Oh, because they're real?
Yeah, they're like,
They're like
yeah.
people like die and
Yeah.
shit. Yeah. Wow, what a cool
Isn't
show.
that crazy?
I
You
would-
get eliminated by death. That's like they put an X on you. Yeah.
I mean, if you guys want to go in on it, I would just love to watch at least like I would get the package, the super subscriber package, and
Yeah,
just
100%.
Yeah, it's
binge watch at least the first season.
yeah.
it's gotta be okay.
Watch everything and pay for the one that you can get the on-demand stuff.
I mean, I would even go as far as watching Prison Island and doing a whole show just on the first.
Oh, you would have
first
to.
Oh,
dude.
just like a
first.
watch
You
and a
would have
review.
to.
Yeah,
It'd
we
be a
just-
disservice
we
just-
to.
We would just have to.
Yeah.
We have to look at this. This
Let
is-
us know if you guys are interested
And
in
we
us
could
getting the subscriber
and we can go
package.
visit our favorite contestants.
Well, we can pen pal
/
him.
prisoners. Or be safer and write a letter, I guess.
Yeah, I have you guys ever written a letter to a prisoner before?
No, have you?
I have.
Whoa,
Yeah, I
Please
have.
tell us.
yes,
Yeah.
Dish.
This psychiatrist I worked with went to prison.
Okay.
He would, and it was one night I was watching and now this guy was very, very likely to go to prison. I would think, you know,
Okay.
and like if all the psychiatrists I work with, I was like, he might go to prison, you know.
Yeah.
So we're watching TV, and he comes up on the news that Homeland Security has raided his home,
Jesus.
and they went in his house and they found all sorts of, you know, guns and drugs and stuff like that, and he ended up in prison. And so I was at work one day, and I really liked the guy. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? He was like one of my favorite people to work with, and I knew him, you know. So it was unfortunate to see. So I was sitting there man, feeling really bad. And I found this website, which is just a government website, and you can basically look up federal inmates, because I was wondering if he got sentenced or not. So I wanted to see the prison thing. So you can type in a person's name and find out what prison they're at.
And this is
Oh,
in the
really?
clear web?
This is in the clear
It's
web.
just public record.
Public record.
Yeah.
It's only the
Yeah.
4% of the, you know.
Yeah.
tip
You gotta
of the
clarify
iceberg.
now because we're
That's true.
experts.
That's true.
Hey.
yeah, yeah.
Clear web. Clear web. Okay. Clear
Noted.
web.
Whoa, you guys look
Dark web.
Oh,
You
yeah.
look
Yeah,
weird
yeah.
without glasses now. Oh, put
You
them on.
did,
Put them
yeah.
on. Yeah.
So, yeah. So I found out which prison he was at,
Mm-hmm.
and there's instructions on how to send the letter and stuff like that.
No knives.
It's a lot like
No
it's just like the
scissors.
dark web. And then I wrote a letter to him and sent it. So I don't know if he ever got it or not.
Oh, he didn't answer.
No,
back?
and you know what? The next week after I sent it, I looked it up again, and they had transferred him to another prison.
Oh, shit.
And then I don't know if he might have got out by now. You know, he had a lot of money, so that's my writing a letter to prison story.
Okay.
That's pretty cool.
Did you handwrite it?
I did. I
Okay,
hand wrote it, like just like the movies, you know.
Oh, yeah?
You're like,
and I was
"Dear
like, it was like
Nah."
Morgan
Yeah,
Freeman.
It was like
Yeah.
that.
Dear
Yeah,
Doctor Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
you know. Hope
That's
all
kinda
is
cool.
well. Yeah.
yeah.
And do they have the he never wrote back, I'm
He
assuming.
didn't write back. No.
But you don't know if he got it.
I don't know if he got it.
Okay. I'd like to think that he didn't
I
get
thought
it.
maybe
Just-
he would call me because I put my phone number on there,
Mhm.
and I was hoping he would call me, and I wanted to get I've never gotten a call from jail before.
Oh, you wanted to get that.
and I've always wanted the collect call from
Oh,
this
yeah.
place. and
1 minute
you know.
remaining.
Oh no, I have once. My parents said I didn't, but I wanted one. You know.
yeah.
Yeah, you want your own thing.
I want my own. Yeah, I want my own life. You know.
Yeah.
It didn't happen. It didn't happen.
Yeah, I guess that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
I'm just putting myself in his shoes. Well, I'm just putting myself in his shoes, and if I got a letter from like, oh shit,
Oh yeah,
I
to
did.
be the guy on the other end.
I mean, yeah, I guess in that moment only, where to feel that like, oh shit,
Somebody
somebody's
cares
thinking about me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's,
yeah.
that's a nice thing to do.
Yeah, I thought it was a nice gesture.
Yeah,
I'm like,
it's
I
a
don't know.
super nice
Yeah,
gesture.
I
dude.
was gonna
Yeah.
go visit him, but it was too far. You know.
Yeah, it's too much.
It's a little bit. Yeah. You
Yeah,
know.
it's
Yeah.
here's
Yeah,
my
a
number.
little
You
intrusive,
call
right?
me.
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, yeah.
I think he would have liked it, but,
Yeah.
but
Well,
I'm just saying.
Since we're still talking about prison, like
Yeah.
I did have another video. I wasn't sure if I was gonna show it. Do you
Okay.
guys want to meet the prisoners on Prison Island?
Yes!
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Let's just turn the
let's
boat.
let's
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
do this, y'all. I keep saying y'all today.
I can't believe we can see the prisoners.
Well, kind of photos of
Is that
them.
the one?
No, I'm trying to move it.
You trying to go back?
Here's another good site on the dark web.
Nope.
So the site is called Prison Island.
Okay.
Sorry, that's part one.
This guy really found his niche, huh? On
He's good.
TikTok.
Well, he's also
if you
like
go to the corner, you trying to go to the right or left?
yeah, I'm trying to get out of this. He's also like a computer engineer or scientist.
I'm sure he's
too.
on the. He's if you manage to find Prison Island, I'm sure he's pretty
And
savvy.
it
Yeah, so
We fucking, we got scared out of our panties. Me and Louie just reading about it. You know.
Yeah.
yeah, it's pretty wild, but
How close did you come to actually getting on a server?
I clicked a link and it was like, you can't go there, and I was like,
Nah.
yeah.
Oops. It's also you were telling us that you were trying to get away with it with using your wife's
I was trying to
iPad.
use my wife's iPad. She didn't want me to do it.
Yeah,
I was like,
no,
come
man.
on, we don't ever use it, you know.
Yeah.
And then I tried to use. I was trying to wipe another one, and I couldn't figure out how to wipe the
If you had a
iPad.
service, what would your service be?
Oh, if I were to hire somebody?
No. You're the person that's being hired.
Oh, I work in the dark web.
Yes.
You can
And
hire
just-
me.
And you don't have to be an expert in it. Just like use your imagination. What would you offer?
You know what I would offer? I would like to be I would like criminals to contact me
Oh,
and
shit.
ask me for advice of how to commit a crime, how to get out of certain situations,
Yeah.
how to set up a hit and stuff like that.
that's cool.
I would like to be that guy that gives advice because I put a lot of thought into committing crimes,
Yeah.
covering up murders,
Okay.
how to execute a robbery, and I don't ever do it, but I would like to inform people,
Yeah.
how to do that type of
let's
stuff.
let's just say I'm a criminal.
Okay.
And
You
then
look
hold
like
on.
one though.
yeah.
Okay, hold on,
Do
hold
you
on.
have your video?
Yeah, it's
All
up.
right.
So and yeah, you
No,
guys
let's
ready?
do that first.
Okay,
We're right in the middle of a bit.
Oh, let's.
that's why I was like, y'all.
Oh,
finish.
then we'll do that.
Okay, call me.
Ring.
No, but do like a dark web ring. First of all, you're calling me on my computer,
Oh man.
and you're not FaceTiming, so don't go.
Oh, no.
I was gonna do that, dude.
I
You
won't-
took,
He licked
I
his
won't
lips and everything.
you took everything
I
from me.
won't answer FaceTime. I'm on the dark web. Maybe like a.
Oh, I have to. Okay.
Hi. Oh, nice.
Yeah, you like that?
Hi. This is the criminal advice hotline. How may I help you?
I'm Little Cuete. I wrote you the other day for some advice on how to kill a man.
Right, I was getting through my emails. I haven't got to that. I don't know why I'm sounding.
Maybe we should go into regular voice a little bit more.
Good idea. I'm just
Okay.
gonna go like this. So,
Okay.
as I was saying before,
What's your crime?
I've
do you need advice with?
done everything except murder. But I want to murder somebody,
Okay.
which is why I'm calling you. I've stolen cars. I've done time for beating up people. I've sold drugs
I don't
and
need to
taken
know
them
your
to.
criminal history.
Oh, I thought that's what
I don't
you
need
asked.
an autobiography. I just need to know what you need help with.
Oh,
No.
murdering
This call
somebody.
is $1 a minute. By the
Oh
way,
shit! I need to murder somebody.
you've never murdered anybody.
No,
You've
that's what
done
I was
all
telling you.
those
I've
other
done
crimes.
everything except murdering somebody.
Have you murdered them and trying to get rid of the body, or are you gonna murder them?
I want to murder them and get away with it. Whether I get rid of the body, I don't know.
Where does the person live? Are they homeless by any chance?
They are not homeless.
Okay. Do they
They have a home.
Is it by any chance? Okay, do they frequent downtown LA ever? Do they ever go there at night?
I don't know.
Pitch black.
I can get them to go probably.
Okay. Well, I'll have to call you back.
I don't think this is gonna work out.
Scene.
Maybe you could just sell boogers, dude.
I know. I think you'd be good at that. Or the poop thing came up real quick for you.
Yeah. Maybe just
I
stick the
just saw
boogers
some
in
outside.
and then you just call it something simple, dude.
Shit. All right.
Daniel's boogers. And
Here we
poop.
go. We're gonna watch the video.
The people from Prison Island.
Again, it's a reality TV show on the dark web that's similar to Love Island, but with people from the Florida State Penitentiary. A lot of you guys yesterday were big fans of Ned, who's apparently back for season 2, but I didn't show all the characters, so I wanted to give you a chance to meet them as well. Let me know who you're rooting for. So this first section of contestants is called Crowd Favorites, and they include John, Trout, Marvin, Carl, Big Seed, Old John,
Big Seed.
Sugar
Old
P,
John.
some of you guys liked him,
Sugar P.
Ned, Dontavia, and Name or Name. And then the second section is called Others. I don't know what they did, but here we go. Tile,
Oh.
James,
Yikes.
Angus, who's actually returning from season 1, Mike Ice, Omar, Danny, Ted,
Benny.
Kyle. I don't know what the deal is with this guy, but his name is
Purple
Purple
Pete?
Pete,
Purple
and his
Pete.
mugshot is purple. And then Beyonce. I think Beyonce is my favorite.
I'm all about Purple Pete.
Yeah,
Oh.
so who was your guys' favorite?
Which one stood out?
Oh man.
I think Benny stood out for you for whatever reason.
because he said Danny and it was Benny.
And you were
oh,
like,
that's
me?
what he said. Yeah.
Man, I don't know. I think I liked the good-looking guy, but I can't remember his name.
Oh, I don't know which
I
one.
think I like that Name guy. I don't know what
I
his
just like-
deal is, but he kept
or
looking.
Nam.
I think I'm liking Beyonce just because that's
It's so
funny. And
Like-
he doesn't look like Beyonce.
But what do you think transpires in this show?
That's what I thought we were gonna watch some of the show, but is it? Do you think that they hook up with each other?
Well, I mean, obviously they do, right? They have to.
I think at some point because it's just I don't know what the gist is. I think you have to pay for it. So, obviously that's just the web page for it, but I don't know. What do you guys think would happen? Like there's cameras everywhere in prison, right? For the most part?
I think so. I don't know.
There has to be attraction, therefore there has to be some sort of making
I
love
wonder.
or
I wonder if
kissing.
the cameras are in the inmates' rooms.
Oof.
Or maybe it's maybe it's
because
just
like on our unit we have them everywhere except the rooms. Like we can't put them in the rooms or like
Yeah.
the bathrooms, obviously.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's like that in prison or they just have no privacy, which I think might be possible, right?
I mean,
Yeah.
it's definitely possible.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's more of an insinuation type of thing where they don't have the cameras in the cells, but they'll see like, holy shit, Name just went in Purple Pete's cell, dude.
right.
What's going on there?
Mhm.
And Kyle's definitely not gonna like this, you know.
It'd be like when they go to what's the thing in The Bachelor at the end? The honeymoon suite? Is that what it's called?
Yes.
It's like the honeymoon suite where
AKA
they
the
go
champagne
they
room.
go in there.
yeah, and they're like,
Yeah.
You know? Do you guys think I know I've asked this. Do you think they have sex in the honeymoon suite in The
I
Bachelor?
haven't seen it.
You
but
haven't seen The Bachelor?
I
have
haven't
not.
really watched all. Of
I know that that's your
actually.
jam.
Yeah.
Well,
But the answer
you guys
is yes,
gotta watch
dude.
The Bachelor, The Bachelorette.
We'll get on it.
Well, at the end, you guys know that there's they 3 contestants left,
Yeah.
and then each one can go to the honeymoon suite, and supposedly they have sex. But I'm always wondering, like, do they really?
Well, every show has something like that, right? Because like even like on Are You the One or whatever, they have like the bungalow or something like that.
Right.
Oh, Sex Island. Sex Island. Love Island.
Sex Island.
Sex
they definitely
Island,
do.
they
Love,
definitely
Love
have
Island has
sex.
the
on
upstairs-
those, I think they do.
Oh,
well,
for
they
sure.
have cameras in there, and it's like you hear cheek slapping, so you're like, I think they did it.
Yeah.
you know?
I think they do it on those shows. I was just,
on the
I think
actual
it's-
Bachelor.
Yeah.
I think the amount of sex that happens in The Bachelor is the same as the dark web.
I think it's classier. The Bachelor.
Hear me
right?
out.
Okay.
Hear me out. Like the iceberg type of thing. A small percentage doesn't.
Oh,
I
so
thought-
just a tip.
Does it?
Doesn't.
Oh, you flipped it on
No,
me.
because that's how I feel, puppy. The bottom, the majority They do.
What do you think they do?
I'll tell you
What
why.
part of the dark web is the sex of the Bachelor?
The deep web.
Or you
deep
get
web-
deep. You get in there deep,
The
right?
deep web was
The
just
deep
having
web.
sex.
The deep web is just having sex.
But there's a part of the dark web.
the super dark web of having sex in The Bachelor. I mean,
It's got to be anal, right?
it's for
That's
sure.
the first thing I
It's
thought.
got to be the only. It's anal.
anal, and it's in the
Do you
guy's butt.
Do you think there's blowjobs
pegging?
happening, or is that
Oh,
part of like
that's
the,
part of
the,
the
dark web?
You know what?
That's part of the deep web. Is I think what you meant, right? That's blowjobs are deep web.
No, I
Dark
think
web are like
anal. I think anal and I don't know. You think blowjobs are in there?
yes. What do you
Okay.
mean?
I just think that if they do it on The Bachelor, like it's just missionary, or they're just having sex and they kiss. But I don't know if they're doing like blowjobs,
I know, dude. I think it's
I don't know. You
or
know
maybe
what?
it's just blowjobs.
well. Do they close? It's just I haven't seen it, so I don't know.
They
They
film-
close it?
Yeah, you don't. Of course.
You just have like a suite, right?
not a
It's just
porn.
like they're able to sit
No,
together.
They don't
No,
show it, dude.
No, because in
That's another website.
and Love Island, they kind of have like a camera there, dude, and you see them cover up,
Yeah, they have
and
a
you
camera
can't
in
really
I think they
do
have,
the
they,
Amazon or
No,
all
no,
kinds
no.
of crazy
There's no
moves.
hidden camera in that, like in the corner. It's like they roll in the big cameras, and they have like the dolly guy.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
they're getting like romantic shots, and I think
Yeah.
they pull it out. You
And
know,
then
they
there's
It's like
shut the
after
door.
hours.
Oh, then you know
Yeah.
what,
Yeah.
dude? Then anything goes.
You know what? I think it depends. Because now that like Louis reasoning through it and dark web, deep web,
Uh-huh.
buttholes,
Yeah.
all this, whatever's been going on the other side of the couch,
I have a gift,
that stuff,
and that's what it is.
and you look like a creep still. So I look over there and I'm like, yep,
And now he's someone
sounds
like
right. Yeah.
one.
So I mean, the more I think about it, the more I'm like, there's for sure gonna be chicks that are gonna be like, they're not gonna sleep with them, so I'm gonna sleep with them, or like they're gonna use it as either a technique to
Oh.
sleep with the guy to get him, or to not sleep with him to get him.
Such a good
Right?
See, this is why Jasmine's so good on the show because
It's like
she knows that is something that I wouldn't have thought of. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a great angle.
it's a technique.
I think the reason why I'm hesitant to think that they do is because unlike those other reality shows that I like, The Bachelor is so staged. It's so incredibly
Yeah.
staged that you can tell that they really don't spend that much time with each other because they spend so much time setting the mood, pulling them, setting up the shot
Yeah.
that by the time they get to the honeymoon suite, it's just like I feel like they still don't know each other well enough to have sex. You know?
Oh, I can see that,
That's
though.
what it. Love Island, they're all fucking, and they're not
Yeah.
drunk enough on
Yeah.
The Bachelor, whereas these other ones are so drunk that I
Yeah.
could see it happening.
yeah.
Well, the reason I was thinking that
But
it
yes,
does happen
Ace up the sleeve, I'm gonna do it.
because it becomes a matter of does he or she like me more than somebody else, and then it's a matter, especially when it's the guy, right?
Well, it's a competition.
Yes, but
Ultimately.
I feel like, and it's not because they're girls. I guess because I think they do the reverse where the woman's the one
The
that's picking, right?
Bachelorette, yeah.
The Bachelorette.
Yeah,
they have
they do
that too.
that, uh-huh.
Okay, I didn't want to just say it.
They do
Oh,
have The Bachelorette.
okay. So what I think happens is it happens less when it's the Bachelorette, and when it's the Bachelor,
It happens more.
It happens more
Yeah.
because we're fucking creeps. And when it's three
True.
people left, the girl's gonna want to be picked, and it's like, is the other girl having sex with him? What are they doing? Do they have chemistry? That they like, it becomes a matter of like, I have to top somebody else. And I don't think that happens so often with the Bachelorette, probably.
I
if have to
definitely
guess.
think like if it's the third girl going in,
Yeah.
do you think, Jasmine, this is a question for you. If it's the third girl going in the honeymoon suite, do you think that they're asking right away like, did you like with the first two girls?
Oh, I think
Like, is that a question that would come up? Because I feel like it would 100% be a question that came up.
I feel like
I mean, it's
it depends on the girl, right? If the girl's a little insecure
I've
about
also
it,
been dating Amber for quite a while.
Yeah,
like would the
Yeah,
third
yeah.
girl kill you?
yeah, no. But then also, don't you think the guy would be like? I feel like the guy would want to either be like, I haven't had sex with anybody, or
like he's like all
I
lying
feel
and
like
shit?
he
Yeah,
would
yeah.
he would just preface with like whatever he thinks the girl wants to hear
Yeah.
before
Yes.
the girl even brings it up, because
That's true.
they've spent time with the with the other
Yep.
girls, so he's gonna be like, you're the only girl that I could really connect with. Those other girls, those nights.
Yep.
know?
That's so true.
So it's like, and then the girl, depending on if she knows he's a liar or a douchebag, then she would make her move.
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
then also depending on how hoey she thinks the other girls
I
are.
think he would definitely pull the. Well, I just want to be sure that you're the one. I want to be sure that we're the compatible.
Got to make
and
sure
take-
we're compatible.
And then
I can't
you know,
propose to
Yeah.
you.
Sexual energy, we just have to know if,
Yeah.
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 But yeah, for sure, I would pull that card. I think if I was the Bachelor.
By the way, we're hackers,
oh,
Oh,
yeah.
guys.
We're in.
supposed to be hackers.
Yeah.
We didn't say that earlier.
No.
No.
We just
if-
assumed they knew we were talking
But if
about,
you
right?
didn't figure it out, come
Yeah,
on.
get the fuck. Don't
Yeah,
unsubscribe. Get the
unsubscribe.
fuck off the show.
Yeah.
We don't want you here.
I mean, I'll take a like before you.
Okay.
But
we're at-
anyways, here's what I just realized
okay.
because we're close to time now.
Right.
Is that I don't have a baby doll.
Oh, okay. I don't either, but I probably have one saved.
Okay, cool.
Now, one thing on the dark web I thought was kind of cool before we close out. It's not even on there. I found that there was did you guys see this? There was a cannibal cookbook.
I saw that,
Yeah.
and I think it was on my list.
Yeah, we
That's
probably
not
had
fucking
we-
working.
We probably had the same list. So
Yeah. I
I thought that was pretty interesting.
there was.
And I so wish I could like have gone in there
Look
and
at
like
it.
pulled off a recipe and
Yeah.
and really seen like, are they mixing body parts together?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Question for
Prep.
both.
Mm.
Who do you guys think, if you guys were to eat a male or a female, who do you
Uh-huh.
think tastes better? Or
Probably
the same.
like famous person?
No. Well, let's just say you were.
Or people
Let's-
I know?
Fuck it.
Jasmine
Who would
wants
you
to
eat?
eat someone
Who
famous,
would you
dude.
eat?
Oh, yeah.
And it has to be famous.
Okay, so now it's famous.
Now, who would you eat? And it has to be famous.
Okay.
I need to think about it.
Okay.
Daniel, you go.
Oh, I would go with like someone really fat. Like
I
I
have
thought
one.
at first
you know what? I think we talked about this, but it was so long ago.
long,
it's like
long
we know.
ago.
Yeah, I have one.
Ages ago. I wouldn't really matter because like it's definitely not like a sexual thing. Like, yeah, I'm eating this person.
Yeah,
you know
but
what
she's
I mean?
hot, huh?
I would just no. I just wanted to be not an athlete,
Oh,
someone
it'd
that
be
doesn't work out, that eats really bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't know. Name someone like that. for
Marlon
me.
Brando, but he's
Well, he's
Oh,
dead.
but I would
Yeah.
eat a woman though.
Oh,
Marlena Brando.
my answer is always Oprah.
Oprah.
She
I
likes
don't
bread.
know. I don't
She looks like she tastes delicious, dude.
I feel like she wouldn't. She's too serious. What
Oh,
about
like Paula Dean. She has all that butter and all that
Um,
Oh,
stuff.
she for sure tastes delicious.
She for sure tastes delicious.
100%.
Yeah.
who's that comedian from Bridesmaids that's really funny?
Oh, Melissa
McCarthy.
McCarthy?
I
Yes.
would eat her. 'Cause
Yeah.
she's
Okay.
funny and overweight, and I think she would
I think
taste
she's
good.
pretty thin now. Thinnish.
I would eat her from back then.
Yeah, back then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah.
But she also, I don't know. Okay, well, that's what I'm going with. Whatever.
All right.
Okay. I would eat a shaved Danny DeVito.
Oh, a
Okay.
shaved Danny DeVito.
Yeah, because I don't want that hair.
Well, you would get rid of the skin.
I'm pretty sure we're getting
I want
rid
him
of the hair.
shaved.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
got
shaved.
it.
Sure.
Danny DeVito.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think we're happy with
Well,
our...
you didn't do yours.
I said Oprah.
Oh, Oprah.
Yeah,
okay.
you weren't happy with it.
So it's interesting though that we chose to eat
Female.
females, and then she chose to eat a man.
Yeah.
I guess so. Oh, but you know what? Bratwurst. You guys are missing out.
But you
What?
can make it at any
What do
part
you
of the...
mean? No, the bratwurst, like
I know what you
weenie
mean.
roast.
But I feel
So
like
you're
it,
roasting the
you would
actual
eat-
weenie.
Oh
Nick?
yeah.
Oh, she's
but it looks
she's
like it...
turning
Oh.
the weenie into a bratwurst.
Bro, that's why
Yeah,
I'm like
it's like
weenie
double
roast.
She doesn't have to
weenie.
turn anything into anything, dude. That shit's already like that's already that.
Shriveled and shit. It's gonna be all.
No,
I just yeah.
but anyways, there you go. I don't know if you had anything else.
No, I think we could wrap up.
Okay, so
Yeah, I just thought the cookbook was a cool thing.
yeah, man, I saw that.
Yeah,
There's
that's
also a couple things. There is a real quick. There's a Facebook.
Oh,
on the
yeah.
dark web.
Mm-hmm.
So you can go in there because Facebook collects all your information, right? And so you can have a normal Facebook account on the dark web.
Mm-hmm.
I saw this one where it has this map of underground tunnels
Oh.
in the
Oh, that's
U.S. that you
cool.
can visit.
Yeah.
Cool.
And I also found have you guys ever bought anything with crypto?
No.
It's fucking hard. You have to first of all, you have to download a wallet onto your
yeah.
browser.
Uh-huh.
Your wallet has a number, like a wallet number. But also on your wallet, you have a recovery password that's like 12 words. It's like eagle, butthole, squat, stuff like that. And you have to always remember that, write it down.
Yeah.
Don't put it on your computer in case you get hacked, put it in the drawer just in case you have to recover your wallet. Okay. And you can have a lot of money, and that's a hot wallet. So it means it can get hacked. So you buy your crypto on whatever you buy it on, maybe your phone. And then you have to send it to your wallet. And hopefully you don't fuck up and send it to the wrong wallet, which I have done.
I've heard
What?
that happens
Yeah.
often because it's like one letter off or one number off.
I sent
and
like
you're-
$700
Oof.
to the wrong wallet.
No recovery?
Did you get it back?
I couldn't figure out how to get it back.
Yeah. That's what I
And
heard
at this
too.
point, I had you can have different wallets for different currencies. So
Yeah.
if you have Ethereum, you have a certain wallet. Sol, you have a different wallet.
Yeah.
And then transferring the crypto to different wallets, you have to a money exchange them. And so it can get super complicated. Then once you're there,
Yeah.
you can use your MetaMask wallet or whatever to buy something.
It's exhausting.
And then you gotta if you're trading, then you
Yeah.
gotta get it back home, and it's so scary. It's so stressful.
A lot of people do it where they'll put stuff on what is it? One of those debit cards that you buy, like a Visa
Oh, yeah.
throwaway
Prepaid?
card. Yeah, they do that a lot of times just to buy shit on the dark web or whatever because they're using crypto for it.
Mhm.
But I guess it's easier if you just have a fake debit card and then you route it.
So the thing about crypto is that it can be tracked. Every single purchase you make on the blockchain is tracked to where it goes. So there's also a crypto mixer that I found that you can use so that it you put it in there and it goes, it stirs it up, and you never know who bought what. So that's another thing I found.
Whoa.
Yeah. Anyway, I'll try to see if I can find a baby doll.
Okay. How would you cook
That's
Danny
cute.
DeVito?
Danny DeVito, I think
Aside
I would
from the brats?
I would marinate him really nice and probably do some kind of broccoli stir fry
Oh, okay.
with his tummy.
I would definitely barbecue
Oprah?
Oprah 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? For somebody that says she likes bread a lot, I don't think
Oprah?
I've ever seen her eat. Yeah, she has a thing about I love bread.
You
All
don't
right,
have
I
to
got
see
it.
her eat.
Ready,
Okay.
guys. The baby doll of the week is Jason R. Day. Who is Jason R. Day, you ask?
Yes.
Okay, well, I don't have a lot of information about him, but as a child, this guy was developmentally delayed, and he couldn't speak until he was 11 years old.
Whoa.
He didn't learn to read or write until he was 18.
Whoa.
And he just became the youngest black professor ever at Cambridge University.
Whoa. Good
Again,
for
again,
him.
again, the youngest
Fuck.
professor at Cambridge. So he didn't learn how to read or write till he was 18.
Yeah.
I guess he learned really fucking fast, and he
Yeah.
became a professor.
How fast
at
was
Cambridge.
he?
That's
going, dude?
wild.
And this is what he looks like.
All right. So he's
Yeah.
probably mid-30s?
Wow, maybe.
Or
Yeah, I don't know how old he is, but
yeah, he's very ambiguous right there.
yes.
In all kinds of ways.
So anyway, Jason Arde, you are the baby doll of the week.
Questions. So many questions. What is he a professor of?
Oh, I wish I knew,
Oh.
dude. Yeah, yeah.
Because if
there's-
it's mathematics,
It's
Fuck it,
either
right?
way,
oh,
dude.
true, true.
right? Or if he's like a PE
Because
teacher.
math teachers fucking suck, dude. because a lot of them do, not all of them.
I agree.
Because they understand things in a different way.
Yes.
They can't dumb it down, and all their students fail.
Yeah, they're like,
Yeah,
I
you can
think-
tell we're bad at math.
dude. Yeah,
Well,
I remember
what
taking
was
this
it?
class
Yeah.
and like, there was this question on the test. It was the last math class I took, and I fucking dropped it because I was like, fuck this guy.
Yeah.
And there's this problem that everybody misses on the entire test, and we're like, yeah, professor, yeah, we didn't do a problem like that in class or on the homework, and he was like, oh yes, no, we did not do one like that.
And then it's
And
like,
that's it. He moved on with,
And that was
with his
it.
day.
I was
next year, kids. See you next year.
so I
I'll
was
be
like, forget this,
retaking
dude.
it.
But there's a lot of math teachers like that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
agree.
think smart people don't sometimes don't make the best teachers.
Oh,
a
no,
lot
no.
of times, actually. I think you need somebody that had to grind to kind of know what you're going through, at least for the majority of the students. Because
Some
you're
people-
going to
I
have
mean-
people that just can do it.
Teachers, coaches in general, music teachers, coaches, they're never the best. They're usually not the best athletes.
Mhm.
It's usually the ones that
Yeah.
aren't that good.
Yeah.
But are able to verbalize it or teach it. Music teachers the same way. They're never like fantastic players or anything like that.
Yeah.
So this guy,
Who knows?
probably a horrible teacher, but he's
yeah,
really
you're-
smart, you know?
No, you think it's that he's really smart, or do you think he's dumb?
Well, you know what? He's done a lot.
He's dumb.
I don't know. I'm asking. I don't want no disrespect,
No,
Professor.
for sure he has Asperger's because he was, developmentally delayed until he was 11.
And then he just fucking stepped on.
And
the
then all of a
gas,
sudden
huh?
he's like, hi, You're like, whoa. Jason started talking. Jason
it's
started
never too late,
talking.
y'all.
I know,
Jason
dude.
started talking. And then he's like, Jason, you want to read? He was like,
No, 7 more years.
no.
He's straight up like,
And then he stopped talking.
7
Boom,
years
7
later.
he starts reading
Yeah.
something on Instagram. Jason can read. And then boom, Cambridge 3 years later.
Fuck, that's crazy,
it's
man.
never too late, guys. It's
I know.
never too late.
I honestly, I should feel motivated.
I should too.
Yeah, I don't.
But
But
It's
I
gonna be
should.
like that math class that from years ago still
Yeah.
haunts me.
Yeah, that's
so
so
I
funny.
guess he's the baby doll. All right.
All
take
right,
it away,
guys.
Louis.
All right.
Well, thank you for tuning in, guys. As always, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And if you guys know anybody that has bought something weird on the dark web,
Show them
this
this episode.
episode.
If you guys know any criminals that need to call a criminal advice hotline,
Show them this episode. If you guys know anyone that watches reality dating shows on the dark web, show them this episode.
All right, guys.
All right, bye everyone.
See you next week.